Hey, everybody. It's a brand new day here on Gilliam Farms. And we've got our
gripey.
Gulf of America shirts on.
You couldn't see mine, but yeah.
You can too.
Now you can, maybe.
Now you can, maybe. So anyway, it's like it always is, folks. She's been asking me for the last 15 minutes, what time is it? How close are we? What time is it? She runs in here just a few seconds before it sits down and goes, I've got the wrong glasses on. Did you not?
Hey, don't make me tell you your night dresses on. I would like to tell you what really happened. I actually got off early today, and I actually took it. Well, I lost an hour, but I took 3 hours off early, and I proceeded to make him cookies. Well, and me too, for the creek tomorrow, and make hamburger patties. And someone went and took a old man nap, and then my stupid favorite food saver thing died a while ago.
So anyway, guys, let's go on through this. We got our flag yet, though. Partially anyway. Kind of
Partially.
Well, I mean, it's got 3 stars on it. There's not 3 states.
Well, okay. In my reality there.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, Jennifer was the first one in, and Joey was in after that, 9:54 this morning. Then we've got Wendy at Hardneck Farm. She came in at 3:30, and we have Nanny Tam in here. Hi, Nanny Tam. And we have Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, and talking about the one big beautiful weekend this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got Barb at Ben's Over Acres. Howdy. Thanks for coming in. And we have, let's see here, going on down. Hey, there's Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. There's Robert Mack Media. Hello, Robert Mack. Thanks for coming in.
Johnny likes your shirt, by the way.
I do. And then we got...
I'm trying to steal it from him, but he's not having it.
Check your pockets, Douglas. Hi, everyone. Please be hush on my identity. I'm still having fun, but in time we'll let the cat out of the bag. All right. Sure thing, Douglas. So
I think I know who that is.
And then we got let's see here. We have Janae. Janae's in the house.
Janae.
Thanks for coming in. And let's see here.
I'm not seeing any time.
We have, let me see who else is in here. There's Jesse's girl, Lazy Days Ahead. She's lurking, and we mentioned the food processor thing. Yeah. So just saying. Hey, Dale. I mean, I knew it whenever.
No.
I knew it when she said we don't need one.
You jinxed it.
I'm like,
you
the
jinxed
one
it.
we got's like 30 years old.
It is not.
I'm gonna go out any minute, and it did.
Yeah, you probably went in there and jinged
No,
around
I didn't
on
do nothing.
Whatever.
And then Tamara says, nice t-shirts. There's Chris, Texas Raider.
Hey, Chris.
Howdy. And let's see here.
He got glasses. Robert Mack Media. Got glasses?
Do what?
I don't know. I can't see nothing. I got my computer glasses on, but I still can't see nothing.
And then we got Tony, our cabin in the woods, is here. And there's Paul Honeyman. Howdy.
Tony.
Yeah. And let's see here.
Man, Tony did wonderful with his onions again.
Hey, there's Paleto Creations. That's Roy.
Hey, Roy.
So thanks for coming in, Roy. And let's see here. There's Kim at Loose Screw Ranch.
Hey,
Howdy. I'm just trying to. There's Ricky Lewis.
Happy 4th of July.
Yep, from Iowa. Thanks for coming in.
I'm going to be traveling through Iowa in a couple weeks.
And there's Paul K's Farm saying, what are y'all doing?
He just got back from church camp.
He did.
So did our grandson. Well, not their church camp, but.
Right. Exactly. And let's see here.
What size shirt does your wife wear? I hope to attend the auction on the 20th. A medium.
So let's see here. We got there's Phil. So Wheels. I'm trying to think of which auction that was. Auction on the 20th in Rose. Huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I have not kept up with those yet, but I'm sure I'll be around somewhere. And let's see here.
Teresa Jacobs.
Hey, Teresa J.
And Virginia Alexander.
And Virginia.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
There's Serena
not the fourth
Norell.
For another 55 minutes.
What kind of dance do tropical fruits do? Mango tango. Yeah.
That's got to be Serena.
It is. Hey, there's Rebecca at Suburban Hillbilly. Welcome.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. And let's see, I think I made it to the bottom.
Leach consignment auction.
Yep, Leach consignment auction. Yeah, I should be around there. You said Rose and threw me off because I don't think of it as Rose. I think of it as Leach. It's not very far from here. So anyway, tomorrow is the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And, we have all these freedoms in this country. We have way more freedoms than people take a lot of things for granted that we have as freedoms. So I'm just saying, I want to thank all of our military and our folks who protect our freedoms here in this country, because there's no other country in the world like this one. And if this one's gone, there's nowhere else to go. I mean, there's nowhere to go. I'm just telling you, to be just like this. Just saying.
Thanks, Robert. But don't worry about it. I'm teasing. I mean, they're very nice shirts, though. He likes those a lot.
What does a mosquito eater order at the bar? Mosquito mojito. So anyway.
So besides tomorrow being the 4th of July.
Tomorrow's the 4th of July.
What else is tomorrow?
We are going to the creek tomorrow.
Yep.
We're going to Barren Fork Creek.
Who's Alan?
Barren Fork is... Do what?
Who's Alan?
What do you mean?
Someone said, hello, Alan. I don't know an Alan. I know a Alan. A couple of Alans.
Alan Knight.
Oh, hi, Alan Knight. Sorry.
Do any of the auctions ever have 16 to 17 foot John boats? Yep, they sure do.
I have just one thing to say to all of you. Trade as colonials over there. Stay safe, and I pray we all get a great weather. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, but Paul, I feel for you over, buddy. I do. So anyway, so tomorrow we're going to Barren Fork Creek. Barren Fork Creek is a large creek, not far from our home. It runs into the Illinois River. It's spring fed in origin. It can be very cold at certain times of the year. Really good fishing on that creek. You can actually float it.
Some of us could float it if we had an air tube.
Yeah, they could. And
hint.
So we're going down there tomorrow. Well, too late for that.
Yeah, no.
So
I brought it up. That's why I brought it up yesterday.
You should have brought it up today while I was awake. So anyway, if you'd brought it up today, I'd have said, okay, I'll run down to watch it when you get some. I forgot about it. I slept since then. So anyway, yeah, Police needs some freedom like we have. Cordless hole punchers are awesome. That's right. So anyway, we're going to go down the creek. We've got our hamburger meat. We've got our buns. We've got our chips. We've got our desserts. She's making cookies.
Garden tomatoes.
And we've got all our stuff.
Johnny bought cupcakes.
Yeah. So we're going down to the creek tomorrow, and we're going to have a great time.
Hey, MT Homestead, how are you doing?
And
I think it's Terry's birthday today.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Terry. We love you.
And so we're going to go down to the creek tomorrow, and we're going to have fun with friends who look at us like aliens when we mention YouTube, because they don't have anything to do with YouTube.
That's okay.
Just put it that way.
Fair.
But, so I try not to even talk about it while I'm down
there,
there, because I know it's going to go nowhere. And then
I don't know. I think the truck tubes will fit now. I think the truck tubes will fit now.
So anyway, we're going to do that.
When I transplanted my zucchini plants a few days ago, I found squash bugs at the nymph stage crawling. Yeah, girl, I can't. mine. Uh, I had one squash plant. It was doing good, and the squash bugs got it. I don't know what to do. And neem oil doesn't work. I pick them up, throw them in soap, but they come back every year, so I give up.
Paul Case Farms, no, they're not Amish either.
No,
they're not Amish either.
No, they're our church.
Yeah,
family friends.
Our church friends. But anyway, we're going to go visit with them and everything, and looking forward to that. It's always usually some really good fishing down there at the. What it is there's a lady down there, one of our friends. She actually has access to the creek right off the back of her land. So we're able to just go right across her place, and we're right there. There's going to be a ton of people on the creek tomorrow.
Must be Terry.
Up and down.
Dale, I tried 7 Dust, and it didn't work last year.
So
I need to try it again.
Yeah, 7 doesn't work.
Yeah, I need to get me some.
So
it didn't work last year, though.
I can't help what happened last year. That 7 doesn't work.
It worked the year before, but it's like they're immune to it now.
Okay.
We just got to Memphis a little while ago. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, safe travels. You guys are headed to Tennessee, aren't you?
Groundhog are eating all my tomatoes and romaine lettuce, says Virginia Alexander.
The rabbits got my stuff, my green beans, and the only thing that has been successful this year is garlic. I just pulled it.
Tomatoes.
Well, tomatoes, yeah. My tomatoes are doing good.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so got garlic and tomatoes. I can make a lot of.
Dale says it worked good for them. It'll work, Dale. She just doesn't. Just it'll work.
It'll work. I'm just saying it didn't work last year, and the year before it did work. Golly, people. But I need to get some and try it.
Did you put it on the right way? Or did you do some kind of a way that you learned on YouTube how to put it on?
No, I don't do it. I don't follow anything anybody tells me to do on YouTube.
So
it's one channel I watch that I'll do what they say.
If y'all fish, wear your camera and video it. No, I don't know. I probably won't. I don't have anywhere to put. I guess I could put it over on Gilliam Farms Outdoors and More if I did that. But anyway, we more than likely will spend a lot of time. There'd be a lot of kids down there splashing and swimming in the same place. A lot of people
will float down there.
Where we're going to be trying to fish and stuff like that. So it's going to be a mess. So say one year I used flour and it did help. I used just flour and it did help. It does help if you get the 7 dust on the plants. Just buying it is not enough, says Paul Case.
You're so funny.
I know one thing. She likes to order things. Most of I'm just going to tell you something. We grocery shop some, but she orders a lot. Like all the cleaning products and everything like that. She usually orders. Well, she also orders stuff like certain candy bars and stuff like that. And sometimes that stuff doesn't even make it into the house because the neighbor dogs find it. The guys throw it out up there by our gate. By the time we even know it's up there, the dogs have all eaten it.
Well, and we're talking the candy bars are those low carb keto Atkins, with all that stuff that if you eat more than one candy bar, you're going to have intestinal issues. So good luck with that, doggies.
Yeah. So they plan. MT Homestead says we plan on stopping by the Bass Pro Pyramid on the way home on Sunday. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's awesome. So
I haven't been to that one yet.
Well,
but I can't even get to a Buc-ee's. That's just a couple hours from here. So
yeah, but Buc-ee's don't even carry Mountain Dew, so I'm not even.
You don't even drink Mountain Dew.
Buc-ee's we went to Buc-ee's that one day. It's kind of overrated, if you ask me. It really was. It was kind of overrated.
I don't even know if I want to go on vacation with you anywhere. You always ruin it. Hey, Troy.
Hey,
how are you, brother?
I've never been to a Buc-ee's yet.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is cool to go to, but I mean, I don't like there's too many people in there.
That's what my experience has been. Just
wall to wall people. I don't do well with a lot of people.
Wall to wall people.
They have a new Mountain Dew Liberty Chill.
Really? Well, I have a one Mountain Dew in the refrigerator, and it's for a don't get
Tamara says shots
into
fired.
unless in case of emergency.
Yeah, I've got.
And sometimes I have an emergency, and I really need a Mountain Dew.
I've got a Coke Zero in there that's on emergency, and I figured by 9 a.m. this morning I'd already been to it, but it's still in there.
Shots fired, says.
That's like expensive. I mean, yes, right. Okay, it is. But I still like going there every once in a while, just to look around, get the experience.
Yeah, we could watch somebody's video and get the experience.
No.
Yeah, we could without the rubbing elbows as we're going through the store. But anyway.
You're such a killjoy.
No, I'm not. I'm not a killjoy.
Yeah, you are. How are you going to be on this cruise?
I'm probably going to want a day of cabin time.
Well, somewhere. You can have a day of cabin time, and I will have a day of spa.
There you go. You can have a spa day. I'll have a cabin day.
Angie's going to go find a tattoo parlor. I'm too much of a wimp.
Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead. Howdy, howdy.
Nanny Tam tried Zero Tang powder packs for 16-ounce water. They are delicious. Just got it today. Well, that sounds good. I never heard of that.
Yeah. So I did start. Well, I've done a few things. I haven't filmed a lot of it. One thing I have not filmed is pasture spraying. I've done the pasture spraying.
Tamara, looks aren't everything.
I did it with the. I did it with.
I cracked myself up.
Yeah, you do. You do crack yourself up.
Hey, there's Butt Nuggets Homestead. Now that's a name that cracks me up. Butt Nuggets Homestead. You better not get me hooked on those auctions. We live in a shed.
The house.
House now.
Well, I'm going to put out a really good one. I mean, it's coming right up. I've been debating with myself over where to put it out tomorrow or to hold off till Saturday, because tomorrow's the 4th. I don't know if people are going to be doing a lot of traveling and visiting and stuff like that. Won't have time to watch anything.
Might want to watch it.
Yeah, but is there? It's a lot of people that can't get out and want to watch it. But is it the crowd that watches your videos? Is that the one crowd that's going to be not able to get out and watch? You know, so I'm wondering if I should put it out on Saturday. It's got a lot of car stuff. It's automotive. It's a big auction. Left with a trailer. I never take a trailer. I took a trailer this time because it was so far away. I took a trailer. I came back with a full trailer. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put it out tomorrow or Saturday, but it will come out. I'll make a decision later on. It'll come out when it comes out.
Hey, Rebecca.
So.
Dale said, yes. I think he's talking about the.
So, and then we've got, let's see, what else? I did the pasture spraying. That's what I was talking about earlier. I got that all done. I got that done with the sprayer that we bought at auction. I took the big IBC tote that we bought at auction.
I was there for that one.
Full of water for.
Hey, Linda Peterson.
To use on the pasture sprayer, because I think I used about 300 and some odd gallons of water is what I ended up using. It's like
Serena, I don't know.
About 350. I want to say around 350 gallons is what I used.
Mine are Starsiums died.
And then so I got the pasture spraying all done. I've got the cattle all wormed, and I got them all fly. I put the fly stuff on them. How long it lasts, I don't know, because they like to go swimming a whole lot. And so we'll see how long that lasts. But I did get all that stuff taken care of. We've got a new, well, everybody knows we got a new heifer. She is doing fantastic. And with getting a new heifer, I did not realize that this was going to happen, but
she's registered.
She's registered. So I started getting these in the mail now. Gelby World. So, yeah. So I got this magazine now that I get because we've got one registered heifer, Gelby. And her name is Gilda. Gilda.
Hey, John. There's John Goes Outdoors.
Gilda won.
Gilda won.
Gilda won. And the reason she's named Gilda is because Gilliam, and she's kind of German, so she's Gilda. Anyways,
I did not name her.
We were trying to. The guy calls me up and he says, "What name do you want me to put on this registration?"
We've gone through several names.
And I'm like, "What?" Now finally, I just said,
I wanted to call her Gilda, like Gilda Radner. You know, Rosanna, Dana.
See, Nanny Tam loves it. Gilda, she loves it. And
hey,
then,
Mr. Mudd.
Hey, Mr. Mudd, how are you doing? So anyway,
Rosanna,
we got all those things done. The dozer, I finally got the dozer back.
Yeah, I like it. Gilda works.
So I've got the dozer back, and I actually started yesterday on
like cheeseburger.
Dozing out our land over here, and we're creating pasture, and we're going to put a herd of cattle up here. Right now we've got, how many heifers do we have? 9. We have 9 heifers right now. So all 9 of those heifers are coming up here. So we're going to start another herd on this property.
Thanks,
Linda says that's a cool name. Thank you, Linda. And so we're going to have a herd up here, and we're going to have a herd down there. And what's cool about this is Christine will be able to actually go out and see the cattle.
Yes, I'm so excited.
When she wants, because they'll be right here close. And because now they're 30 miles away is where the cattle are. And she doesn't get to see them near as much as I do. I haven't seen them in 2 days.
No, they look at me like I'm something bad when I come over. Because usually they're like he says, there's usually a trailer and me somebody's going bye-bye.
Yeah. When she comes out, she wants to come out and help. And I want to come out all the time because I want them to know her without us having to do something with cattle. So they just get to know her, because whenever cattle only see somebody whenever somebody's getting ready to get loaded up and hauled off or something like that, they tend to be kind of leery of that person. So anyway, and what else have we got going on? We got all our hotels booked for the poverty tour.
And I put in vacation.
So we're going to go on poverty tour to the
Lori.
duct tape drags. So we're going to be driving either
what are we having for dinner, Lori?
A 1977 Trans Am.
That's what we're driving.
4-speed.
That's what we're driving.
Or
that's what I'm driving.
Or we're going to be driving a 69 GTO. Not the 69 GTO you guys know.
Trans Am.
So we're going to be driving one of those.
Hey, Reverend Joe Jacobson, how are you doing?
Lone Cross Scotty. Hey, it's Scotty. Did you think it was Scotty?
No.
See, there you go. Check your pockets, Douglas. Is Lone Cross Scotty.
Hey, Scotty.
Thanks for, man.
Paul Honeyman,
you had me. Out. You had me. I'm telling you.
Pasta
Gray Wolf Outdoors says 69 GOAT. Paul Heyman says GTO. You know, I lean way toward the GTO myself because I spent a lot of effort on that GTO a few years back. About, oh gosh.
Mr. Mudd.
It's been.
I do that race every day too.
So.
Sorry.
So anyway, the GTO, I actually spent a lot of effort on that a few years back. It's been about 12 years ago. I got every single light on it working. The heat works. I put a new heater core in it.
We don't need a heat.
It doesn't matter. Every single thing works on it. The windshield wipers, the tag light works. Every single light, the turn signals, every single thing on that car works. And it's got a brand new, the fuel tank was brand new back then. And I drained it, so I'm hoping it's still good. I may have to go through the brakes, and I need to put the engine back in it and put a windshield in it.
And we need to have some machine work done on it too.
Well, but Anyway, well, I mean the heads. I'll have to head the heads reassembled.
Tony, we're not getting any air conditioning no matter
No,
what
we're
vehicle.
not going to have any
I
air
mean,
conditioning.
if there's a hole in the floorboard, maybe we get some air.
No, there's no AC. So either that or we're driving a 77 Trans Am that everything is old on. Everything is 77 on that car. So
But regardless, either way, we're going to fix the GTO back stock so we can take it to cruise nights and I can go get groceries in it. And then we're going to fix the 77 Trans Am so I can go to cruise night and go get groceries in it. And then we're going to fix my brown 78 and we're going to fix my Jeeps. All this before either Jesus comes back or we die. We got some work to be doing.
With the word we.
I can't help. I know how to push down the pedal.
Yeah, push the pedal. Hey, push the pedal. All right, pump, hold. Pump, hold.
That's the most boring job. It's
everybody knows what I'm talking about
Yeah.
there. But I'm telling you, Simon Fordman can do it without anybody.
Yeah, he doesn't need no help. He can put on hoods all by himself, but he's also like 23 and
yeah, he's wiry. He's
Wiry.
a stout little dude.
Yeah.
And he
but you know
that
what?
guy
So
can
is
do
he, and now he can barely move. So you gotta
Yeah. Christine can pass to
Hey, I even know parts of a car, and I know that you don't put a
We
blinker
probably lost
fluid.
Jennifer already.
She's probably snoring. She'll wake up.
But anyway, so we got that coming up. We got all our hotels. We're going to be in, where we're going to be El Reno the first night, El Reno, Oklahoma. And then we're going to be in Amarillo, Texas the second night. Then we're going to be in, is it what's the next one? Globe, Arizona? No, not Globe. What's that place over in New Mexico? We're going to be somewhere in New Mexico. Then we're going to be in Globe, Arizona. And then we're going to be at Tucson, Arizona. So that's where we're going to be.
Amarillo.
Going.
Paul knew it. All the way over there across the pond.
I said Amarillo.
Well, that's where we're staying.
No, I said, where's that place over in New Mexico?
Albuquerque?
No.
I don't know. Let me look.
So, yeah, I said Amarillo. I zoned out at trailers and some car hanging laundry to dry. Maybe John can put a hole for you. Maybe that would be AC for you.
I love cars. Y'all just don't know how much I love watching mechanicking and
She does. We watch a lot of it on TV. We watch a lot of it on
Grants. We are going to Grants.
Yeah, we're going to Grants, New Mexico. That's where we're going. And all this is like on
Me too,
Route
Paul.
66. So we're going to be driving Route 66. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see here. What else we got going on? We're going on a cruise and what? How many days is our cruise?
Mm-hmm.
Toward the end of August, we're going on a cruise to Alaska.
Jennifer has been in Globe, Arizona.
And then we're going to be...
Hey, Bowen.
Hey, Bowen.
How you doing?
And then we're going to be in... Where else are we going to be? We're going to be in...
Well, hopefully we'll be in New Mexico elk hunting.
We will be in New Mexico elk hunting. That's right. We just got to pick 5 days to do that.
Yeah, you need to decide on those 5 days.
Well, it's probably going to be later in the season.
I'm really super excited about that, though.
So...
That would be a bucket list.
So, yeah.
It's all happening this year.
There's a lot of bucket list happening this year.
Yeah, makes me wonder what's going to happen next year.
I have a drive down Route 66 on my bucket list. Paul Honeyman wants to go down Route 66. Paul, it's been on my bucket list forever. We drive on parts of Route 66 all the time over here, but I've never done it in one of my classics or anything like that. So,
Good, Bowen.
I want to do it in something that was, built
Bowen, I gotta get
back in the time
caught up
whenever
on your
people were
videos.
doing Route 66 and driving it all the time.
Hey, Johnny was telling me, for you that know, over there in Catoosa, Oklahoma, the Blue Well, they're putting in what'd you say they're putting in?
Visitor center.
A visitor center.
At the Blue Well. And that's probably where we're going to meet up with the guys from Pole Barn Garage, Dalton and them from Pole Barn Garage, and everybody else. That's probably where we're going to pick up into the drive down to what they call Poverty Tour. That's
We'll
probably
get to
where
go to that Cadillac Ranch too. You know, with the
we're going to
Cadillacs
Cadillac Ranch with the Cadillacs all, buried in the ground.
We'll leave a Gilliam Farms sticker everywhere.
We'll stick. I told her, I tell her this all the time. I said, every time we pass the state line, we need to stick a Gilliam Farms sticker on that sign.
I don't
Oh,
know,
it's
Becca.
illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. And we sit here and we watch Dalton on Pole Barn Garage.
I can't help it. I'm a
Every
rule follower.
single
I
state
can't help
line
it.
sign
I'm a rule
that they
follower.
pass.
I can't help what some guy
They
from
jump
Missouri
out,
does.
run over and slap a PBG sticker
Just
on it,
because he
and go
does it
on.
doesn't make it right.
And I'm like,
no, just because he does it don't make it right.
well, I'm gonna do it.
Well,
so
I'm gonna tell the police officer. I told him not to.
what's the police officer gonna do?
We are going to.
What's the police officer
I
gonna
don't
do?
know.
Tell me what a police officer
We're going to El Reno, then we're going to Amarillo, like I said. Then we're going to Grants, and then we're going to Globe, and then we're going to Tucson. So I was right, and so was Paul Honeyman. Hey, Twist and Turns.
Hey, twist and turns.
Hello, you beautiful Gilliams.
So
That's funny.
and then we got, let's see here. I don't want to see California or Illinois. Me either, Tamara. Have no interest in going over there. So come on, Miss Christine, you need to be a rebel. That's right.
I'm a real follower.
Hollering hell sticks here in Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah.
We feel for you, babe.
Yeah. Well, it's hot here too.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like soon as this morning
she kept running around going, "Oh, it's so cool outside. It's so cool outside." And I'm like, "Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute."
And then
Sure
I waited
enough,
a minute.
She waits a minute, then she goes outside, and it's hotter than Hades out there.
So when I get done here, I got to go do a few things. So outside.
Yeah, we got to get everything ready for tomorrow.
War. Yeah, get ready for that, and then I got to go to war on some squash plants before I go to bed. Or squash beds.
Yeah. I changed my name a lot, LOL. I'm the one waiting on some races. Ah, I see. Well, we're
waiting on some races too.
Yeah, we are too. We're going to be going to Kansas, and we'll be racing in Kansas.
I wish you were too, Dale.
That one's going to be in September. Yes, Dale, I wish you were too.
His brother and sister-in-law planning on going, but I think they're just going to drive straight. I don't know.
I don't know what they're going to do. I talked to my brother about going.
It's 57 right here now.
And he started griping about all the stops and the hotels and stuff like that. And I said,
that's part of the fun.
We're going to see stuff, not just drive past everything, and get there. He said, you can get there in one day. And I'm like,
in any town that's
I don't want to drive there in one day. I want to drive there in several days. Take some time.
He wants to know where at Kansas and Arkansas.
Arkansas City. Arkansas City, Arkansas City, Arkansas City, Kansas, Ark City, Kansas. Let me look and see when it's going to be.
I bet Bowen said, I used to say it's my job to break the rules and the cop's job to catch me. Jesus put a damper on that, LOL.
So I'm going to look.
Oh, Tony's going. Yay. Him and Andy's going. Yay.
Where are they going?
What did we just talk about?
Well, we're talking about Ark City.
They're going to go to that race like they did before.
Okay. We're talking about two different places.
I think Dale and Nana are too.
Hey, Ed. So
Tony, you might as well go on the property tour.
So let's see here. When's Ark City? I know in 2 weeks is Norwalk, but we're not going to Norwalk this year.
No, we're not.
Because we got too much other stuff to do. Way too much.
Well, we're getting old really fast.
But we still got too much stuff to do.
I still got things
got things to do.
We need to get electric. And you know what I decided I want for my Christmas and birthday present for next year? Y'all ready? They didn't answer me.
They're probably not going to.
I am going to get a car lift.
She's going to get a car lift. All right, let's see here.
I really want one.
Here it is. the Kansas, it's September 19th and 20th. That's Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I do want a barn too.
2025.
I really want electric.
In Ark City, Kansas.
Hey, Ginger.
At Mid-America Dragway in Ark City, Kansas.
We're
so
praying
that's where
for
we'll
you,
be.
Ginger. Y'all keep Ginger in your prayers. Her stepdad passed away last week, and they had the funeral yesterday. For some reason, I thought it was today. So please keep them in your prayers. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up for Johnny and Christine. Thank you. What? I'm being quiet now.
I'm just listening to you.
She wants a hummingbird cave.
So, Christine wants. Yeah, I'm sure she does, Paul. I'm sure she does. I would love for it to be finished by Christmas. Do you think? That I? It won't be, but yeah, I'm sure she would love it. I just bought something.
Thanks,
we'll
Paul,
get
for
it
helping.
in 4 weeks. That's my birthday present. Christmas present to myself for the next 5 years.
Yeah, it'd be the next 10 years for us.
Nice, Will.
That's
Nice,
awesome.
Ed. He bought himself. It'll be his birthday present for the next 5 years. It sounds like 5 years sounds like a car payment. So, congratulations. And let's see here. And who else? Anybody else come in? Hey, Ginger, how are you doing? And yep, what was it? What's that thing called? Our food saver died today. So anyway, and Tony says, Ed, you're gonna like it. You know what I like? I love no car payment. I love it. Absolutely love zero
and
car payment.
I'm gonna tell you what, I have decided that I'm not buying any vehicles anymore that do not have a carburetor in them.
Yeah. No car payment, says Ed. Awesome. That's great.
That's good.
That's great because we can't. I can't stand car payments. I think they're the waste of time. I'd rather buy something old and fix it up, driving around.
We finally grew up.
Hi, Lauren. Yeah, I mean, back whenever I was young, I didn't mind going and getting a car payment and stuff like that. I didn't mind,
I didn't either, but we're at that age that I don't.
We're at that age now where
I just want everything paid off. That way I can just bye.
We just want to pay it all off. So that's where we're at right now. If I buy anything anymore, it's just cash.
How you doing, Lauren?
So,
yeah, I'm in that Dave Ramsey.
I guess we both I got an allergy going on. I've had an allergy going on.
You are an allergy.
But
I mean,
no,
I'm sorry.
Did you hear that?
I didn't mean it that way.
I'm an allergy.
No, you're not an allergy, but what I mean is you always have some type of, that's why your nose is so red, because you're always rubbing it. Lauren, how are you doing, sweetheart? I'm sorry. Let me change the subject.
I did a video a few days ago, and you'll see what I'm getting. Awesome.
Cool.
That's great, Ed.
I used to get an older car and fix it myself, Johnny. Now I struggle to get off the floors.
So I have a car payment.
Do y'all have cars over there? I figured. Oh, good, Lauren. Well, a lot of people don't have cars because they take local transport. Anyway,
maybe
Lauren,
where he wants to go.
I know. Hey, and by the way, when's
Hi,
that grandbaby due, Paul?
How are you doing?
Hope the mama, your daughter's doing well. Hey, Demoose.
So, what's everybody else doing for the 4th of July? We are,
Transit.
like I
Thank
said,
you, Jennifer.
We're going to end up down at the creek.
And tomorrow,
enjoying burgers and hot dogs and chips and fishing and swimming. That's what we're going to be doing.
And besides it being the greatest day as a federal holiday, it's also our anniversary of meeting.
Yeah, we
50
met each
years
other
ago.
150 years ago.
I cannot use public transport with my spine. Oh, okay, Paul.
There you go.
So you drive on the wrong side of the road.
So Dale and them we're going to take the camper out. They're going camping.
We love you, Ginger. Mr. Mudd bought some fireworks for fun.
Hey, I remember when fireworks was a big deal for us. I mean, I'm going to say me. For me, I used to love to buy fireworks, but I haven't bought any in a long time.
Let's see. Lauren says, smoking out ribs, doing our live from the deck, enjoying frogs and fireflies. And then Robert said, I'll be on Table Rock Lake on the pontoon boat with a few friends. Well, cool.
Nice, guys.
That's sweet. Paul said, my daughter's doing great and granddaughter is due first week in November. Oh, how fun. That is the best job ever, is being a grandparent, far as I'm concerned.
They are expensive, Mr. Mudd. They're really expensive.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I can take a $20 bill and set it on fire real fast, or 50 or 100, or,
Nanny Tam, I'm pretty sure that I have only bought one brand new car in my life as well.
I bought just one too. I am staying home. We just came through Atlanta traffic and I am traumatized. Oh, girl. I mean, the Atlanta airport traumatized me, so I can't imagine even driving through there. I really can't. Christine, Paul, no, Christine. We drive on the correct side of the road, but you guys drive on the right side of the road. Well, as rebels.
Joel has never caught fireflies. He is going to get that chance. Now, where is that pretty little tutu? That's funny.
That is funny. The holiday traffic combat. Oh, I didn't even think about that, girl. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Fair Not Farm. Ed said, I have a lot of work to do at home to prepare a site for something that's coming, so I may grill some hamburgers and hot dogs for myself. That's a good idea.
Well, that's awesome. So
I'm excited about getting into those garden fresh tomatoes. I did make us some fried green tomatoes because that's my specialty. That's my specialty.
Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead. I've never bought a brand new car ever. I don't ever think I will buy a new car.
I was young and stupid when I did. I bought one. It was my little Ranger. It was a good one, but
yeah, what was that? A 2000 or 90 something?
It was a 95.
95, yeah. 96. It was a 96.
Yeah.
96 Ford Ranger. She had a 96 Ford Ranger. It was a pretty cool little truck. As a matter of fact, whenever we were thinking about drag racing the first time, we thought about taking that little Ranger truck and putting a Pontiac motor in it and taking it racing.
We should have.
No, we got what we need.
No, but that would be good for Eli now.
Yeah, but we got what we need for that now.
Yeah.
So,
smallest shirt is large if I make it at the Elite Talk Shop. Okay, thank you, Robert.
Smallest shirt is large if I make it.
That'll be perfect. That's probably actually what I probably need. Since I'm really liking the cookie lately.
What do they call this drink to celebrate their victory over the British? Liberty. Yeah. So I love going through Atlanta. It's so much fun, says Ed. Oh, I've never been to Atlanta.
Hey, Donna.
I haven't had any reason to go through Atlanta. So
Lori said, I think our first new car was our 70 Duster. We've had almost secondhand since. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it is just it's depreciated like $10,000 or $15,000.
I made pulled pork barbecue, macaroni salad, deviled eggs, and potato salad. That's what I'm talking about.
Who said that? Who said
that?
There. Who said
that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Virginia.
Virginia Alexander.
Deviled eggs.
Man, you got it. There you go.
Virginia.
There you go.
Virginia.
Hey, Sage, how you doing? Down with the red coach, right?
Hey, Sage.
I've been in all states now, Linda Peterson says. I have not been anywhere near in all states at all.
I have. I haven't been. There's a lot on the East Coast. Hey, Lacey, how are you? If I ever get to go see like Miss Ann or something. And I've never been to Oregon, and I haven't been to. Yeah, I have. I've been to Seattle. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So, Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead says, I got to work tomorrow, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to come to the gas station I work at and make a sheep pizza. And me and my family are going to the park by the lake and fish and swim and eat pizza.
That sounds like a good. What kind of pizza you make?
A lot of fun.
What Tamara say? Drove them until we sold them, except.
Say it where everybody else can hear it. So drove them until we sold them, except the RL. A 100-year-old oak took it out in 2011. That's how we bought our Jaguar. Pink looked good in that car. Long and lean, executive gray. Right?
What Jaguar?
Jaguar went so woke that they're going under
Oh,
now.
yeah. I don't know where I'm at then, Lisa.
Seattle and is in Washington.
To the roots. I need my hoodie. Where's my hoodie? Where's my hoodie? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I did do that. Okay, I've been to Washington. I've not been to Oregon. Thank you. I've had this longer than I've had Johnny. I used to have a room in my house that was decorated Americana, country Americana back in the 90s. I love cattle found in the stream yard. Randomly, probably because I watch Rufus. Oh, okay, Sage. Well, we've got Danny.
Yeah,
and his
we've got
crew.
Danny. If Sage, if you check out the channel, you'll see a lot of stuff about Danny on there, especially shorts and stuff like that. Back in the early days of the channel, I did a lot of videos, full-length videos on the cattle. But I don't do very many full-length videos on the cattle anymore. I usually just put them in shorts.
Danny
now
boy,
because
our sweet Danny.
you can only feed the cows so many times on video and stuff like that. So I had to kind of branch out a little bit. So
hi, Andy.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
So we got Angie's in here, and let's see here. Rhonda Dodson's in here. I'm sure Bobby's somewhere around. Joey's probably somewhere around. I saw him in here way earlier. Danny is awesome. Probably that's why I liked some videos of him with Elmer.
Oh,
there
Elmer's
you go.
So sweet.
Yep.
Elmer's so sweet.
Elmer is the sweetest.
I need to order us some new
He's
t-shirts.
the sweetest little bull. I mean, yeah, we need an Elmer shirt for sure.
We'll get an Elmer shirt on.
No, I mean an Elmer shirt with him as big as he is now.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
I mean, he was the Elmer shirt we have. He's like a little bitty cat.
He's a little handsome little boy.
So anyway, it's 5:47, and before Paul Honeyman tells me it's 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Why do you do that for?
So you go, why do you do that for? Okay.
So in here in a few minutes, you guys are going to go over to White Rock Homestead. They're the second one of Homestead Hangout. We start off Homestead Hangout at 5 o'clock. Then White Rock Homestead goes at 6, and then we have Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farms going at 7. So that's what is considered Homestead Hangout. And I hope you hang out with everybody tonight and visit with them and chat with them and stuff like that, because we really do enjoy it, and we really enjoy talking to you folks. I'm sure everybody is the same. Everybody else likes talking as well. So
okay, I'll be nice to Johnny.
I'm looking forward to the video where Danny feeds you guys. No, you're never going to see that one. Danny has so much personality. Yeah, he sure does. And yep, there's Bobby says, yep, I'm right here.
Thanks, Robert.
I'm waiting for John to give Danny a big hug. I'm waiting for that to happen.
I'm waiting to be filming while Danny stomps him into the ground.
You won't be there. You won't be there.
You never know.
You won't be
there. You never know where I'll be.
Who is up right after us is White Rock Homestead.
Thank you, Lacey.
They're not in here, so.
And then I don't know if y'all saw my glasses.
So anyway.
And my glasses. My hat, I mean, redeemed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Janae.
Head on over to those other channels. Tell them the Gilliam sent you and throw up a bunch of orange hearts. That'd be good.
I don't know, but last week I absolutely loved Dale's Cahoots. It was about
it was a lot of fun.
It was not mechanics, but what am I trying to say?
Car parts and things like that. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Those glasses are definitely used.
I think Grey Wolf, Janae Tuesdays with Joy just did right above where you put.
Yeah,
she dropped it.
Yeah, if you look up and see Tuesdays with Joy, you can see the link there. So Danny's living his best life, and he doesn't make your barbecue kit. Sorry, that's a waste. Best way to remember such a great animal. Well,
he's got several years.
Probably not going to make our barbecue pit because Danny's like family for us. So Uh, I'm sure he's going to be around for quite a while. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, we're going to keep him as healthy as we can for a while. That's why it's real important for us to bring in new blood into our herd too, like that Gilby we got. So,
how does a Rufus breed and Black Angus produce light-colored calves genes?
what's Rufus? I mean, what kind of cow is he? Or
I don't really watch Rufus or anything like that, but Rufus is a Hereford, and whenever you get a Black Angus and a Hereford together, you get Black Baldies. So we're probably going to end up with a Hereford bull at some point because we do want Black Baldies. You got an ad?
Did an ad pop up? Because we don't do our things until after, so you shouldn't get an ad.
Did you, Nanny Tam? You got an ad? I didn't think we had anything like that set up on this at all.
That's what Angie, for sure.
And Danny won't taste good anyway. Too much testosterone. Yeah. I love Rufus. He's so handsome. Like I said,
I've heard of Rufus,
the only way I even knew about Rufus at all is because a lot of people get on our shorts of Danny and they mention Rufus all the time. And for the longest, I was like, guys, I don't know who Rufus is. I don't know any of that stuff.
And this isn't the Rufus from the guys in Louisiana. This one apparently has been doing it for a while, Rufus, right? Or I guess I don't know about it, right?
So, but I don't really follow that channel or anything like that. So I really don't know what he's doing. I just know that what I've seen from like thumbnails and stuff is it's a Hereford bull of some sort.
But our Danny's a Brangus.
Yeah, Danny's a Brangus. He's a Brahman and Angus cross.
He's so cute.
So
handsome.
He's a handsome fella.
And little Elmer's gonna be just as handsome as him.
Yeah.
But he's got his own little personality.
He does. Has a lot of.
So I'm hoping we bring him up here.
Elmer follows me around, and I think I have you guys on Facebook.
Yeah, Johnny has Gilliam Farms, I think.
I have not looked at that Facebook page in months. There's a Gilliam Farms Facebook page, and I
don't know why nobody else. Oh, Ginger loves Elmer. Yes.
That's weird, Nanny Tam. Haven't seen that. I mean, I don't have it set up to do that. That's weird. It must be a YouTube thing of some sort. But anyway, so
Ginger put, I love Elmer. We do too.
Yeah.
He's got an awesome
name.
Named
Elmer, Ginger.
He's got an awesome name.
You named him. That's not Ginger. Not for nothing. Homestead came over here and she looked at little Elmer and named him. So Rufus loves to push and flip side by side. Sounds like Rufus would have went to town a long time ago.
Yeah. We don't do crazy. We don't have no time.
I think I still have you guys on Facebook. You have Danny on there.
On my private account, I've had Danny on there before.
I don't know. I went out to check. Came back in.
Probably.
Yes, Nanny Tam. There is.
Oh, at the beginning.
If you go out, there's a very short ad at the very beginning of the video of the live.
That's a good one.
If you go out and you come back in, it's going to come back up again. So that's the.
Yeah.
This is set up not to have any during our live ads.
But if you go out and come back in, you will have
you've been in some folks' lives, they will have every few minutes, they'll have a live pop up. I mean, not a live, but an ad.
That's kind of what I would like to get as a Brahman bull, but he wants a heifer. But I mean, Johnny knows what he's doing, but I love Brangus and I like the Bremers, or how do you pronounce it? Is it Brahman?
Brahman. Yep, 5 seconds says Nanny Tam, right? And see, Elmer follows Johnny around, but Danny says, "Nope, don't you do it." That's right.
Danny says, "I warned him once." And
Danny, he's got his own mind. Mm-hmm. He's got his own personality. He's got his own, what he wants to do.
I call him Michael Myers because if you're looking at you straight on, he's scary. And he just stares at you behind a bush or something, or a tree.
Danny is always, what do you call it? He is always sizing you up.
Yeah.
He really does. He sizes
Hey,
me
Peanut
up
Heart.
all the time. And he gets closer and
Yeah.
closer to me with age. I mean, he's moving closer toward me. I don't know if he's looking at me and going, he's getting old and he can't run as fast or whatever, but he's getting a lot where he will, yeah.
And then, yeah.
He's on a mission.
But when he looks at the side, he looks at you from the side, he doesn't look as scary, but he's big boy. But yeah, he's always sizing me up for sure.
Fear Not Farm says, I really like the Hereford breed. We kind of like the Hereford breed. The thing we don't like about the Hereford breed is the pink eye that's involved with the Hereford breed. Herefords are really susceptible to pink eye really bad. We actually had
that's why he had Liberty Bell.
A ranch up here that actually was all Herefords, and overnight they were all black baldies. They got rid of their Hereford herd and they replaced it with black baldies. It
seriously was like overnight.
Literally, I mean, leave one day, there's a whole. I mean, I'm talking probably 150 head of Herefords. Come back the next day, there's exactly that same number of black baldies.
Yeah, and we're so especially Johnny, really watching what goes on, especially when you see black cows out there, or white, or black baldies, or what do they call baldies, or black baldies?
Black baldies.
That he really sees those. So.
Right, and Paul said, "I love the video when Dan got caught in the wrong field and refused to go back." What he was doing, Paul, is there was a field between him and the heifers. He was in the center field, and there's a heifer field, and then there's a cow field. And he was between the heifers and the cows, and he didn't want to go back with the cows because he's like, no, I can stay over here and hang out with the heifers.
Sage, you're right. He knows how to romance them cows. He is a lover. He is a Don Juan. He courts them. I mean, he loves his ladies. Yeah. He is not mean to them. He's not mean to their babies either.
Yeah, the pink eye comes about because of the of weeds and stuff like that. If your pasture,
is Duncan Farm in here?
If your pasture,
hey Duncan, family farm.
If your pasture has enough,
is it tall grass?
Has enough weeds or taller grass, any kind of aggravation like that, that's what brings that pink eye on the nose. It's cows that have the white pigment around the eye. They have a lot of susceptibility to pink eye. So I see it all the time in Hereford cattle over here. If they've got enough pasture to, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they probably got rid of all these Herefords in this field, because I could drive by and look out there and see several of them with pink eye. It was just a thing with them. I felt so sorry for you, Johnny. You had to trek. Yeah, I've had to trek a lot. Danny has caused me to trek all over that property many, many, many times because he will get into places where I don't think, like the one time he got into the barn, I could not believe that he hid out the barn. I mean, he
needed some quiet time away from them women.
He got in the barn and, I'm like, I looked everywhere but the barn, and that's where he was. He's a lover. That's right. He is a lover.
He is big time.
So, but man, I tell you what, I hope everybody has a great time this weekend over the 4th and
everything. What it's about.
I'll make a decision probably later tonight on whether or not I'm going to put out my video tomorrow or it's going to come out on Saturday. And probably it'll come out. It'll probably come out. I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I'm not even going to say.
Dale said it might be because the Hereford cows don't have any milk. Really? They're not good at supplying milk. So our next one is our Gilda, right? She's the next one to deliver.
She's going to be November. She's going to be the next one.
Sorry, when he says something about milk, it got me thinking about.
Guys, it's 5:59. Everybody go over to White Rock Homestead. Go. Tell them the Gilliam
orange
sent
hearts.
you.
Orange hearts. And this is going to be a red heart, but we want orange hearts.
And then then go over to 9 Acre Family Farms, throw up a bunch of orange hearts, tell them the Gilliam sent you, and we will see you guys later. Thanks for coming in, and happy 4th of July, everybody.
Be safe.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Ginger.